as you saw, I planted a row, it's almost straight, of elderberry. So I have two varieties. They're both American elderberry. And I have them planted every other one. So far, they're all coming in pretty well. So that seems to have been a success. They're small now, but by the end of the summer, they should be a decent sized bush. I also planted 3 peach trees over there and relocated some daylilies. In that little square, at some point, I hope to put a greenhouse right about there. And then on the other side of that, locate some bee boxes and have a bee garden over here with lots of pollinator-friendly flowers. The blueberries are coming in. They're not as full as they were last year, but they are at least finally in the dirt. And this is probably the last of my irises. Got some spaghetti squash coming up over here that I will trellis along the fence, and sunflowers planted all along there. In this bed I have summer squash, there's lemon squash, desi squash, and what is it called? Some kind of long pale zucchini. There's also some huckberries, and there were 2 hot peppers in the middle, but now there's only 1. The purple sprouting broccoli has all gone to seed, which is what I want, because now I will have seeds for purple sprouting broccoli for a long time. And that's some collards I let go. We don't really eat collards, but I'm planning to plant them around the chicken run. Let the chickens eat them. And this is the kale, which has gone beautifully to flower, but all the little leaves are still tender and sweet. And there are some pumpkins down there. So my plan is to just let them grow all across this plastic. My elephant garlic is doing great. The other garlic has just about died back, and I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Maybe until next year, maybe until the fall. I don't really plan on replanting that red enchilium. It didn't do great for me. I need to plant some more watermelon. I have 1 there, 1 sugar baby, and then 3 orange glow in that pile, and 1 random sunflower that's self-seeded. I should have moved it. It's gonna get blown over there, I'm sure, even if I stake it, but it'll last for a while. This bed needs some serious weeding. Most of those weeds are actually edible, but they don't all need to be there. Most of those larger leaves is self-seeded, what do you call it? Huckberry. So I don't even need to plant the huckberry, which is also known as ground cherries. But yes, I do have a lot of weeds. I've been working on it, but it's not perfect. I've got onions. Some of them are doing better than others. These ones are doing great. Look at them. They're doing great. I've got some carrots, not as many as I wanted, but we'll keep working on that. And I had to replant my butternut squash because somebody dug it up and ate the seeds off the bottom. That one survived. As you can tell, it's way ahead of everybody else. There are peas, which are starting to produce, and radishes. And my beautiful, beautiful cabbages. I'm never growing cabbages without a cover again. Look at these things. They're huge and gorgeous. And all of them are huge and gorgeous. My beans are not doing great just yet. They're all a little on the slow side. They have not been enjoying the weather. As you can see, they're all on the small and pale side. But they're not dead, and they're not eaten. So that's a good start. This was supposed to be all full of greens, but I had some poor germination. So it was supposed to be circular rows of like chard on the outside, and then mustard greens, and then carrots in the middle, and then 2 or 3 rows of spinach. But I did harvest some spinach last night, so that's good. And you know, it's a work in progress. This is precisely why I don't like using the tiller. I feel like the grass just grows back so easily, and it makes a lot more work in the long run. But sometimes you just don't have the time to dig it all out. So that's that. My potatoes are growing nicely. I only have them half covered, so that's a job for today. I have a lot of problems with potato beetles, so I'm gonna try and keep them covered like I do, with my cabbages, and see if that helps. I noticed one potato beetle yesterday, which I fed to the chicks. So I figured it was time to get those covered. So that's on the list for today to finish. And I've got poppies coming in over here, which will be beautiful soon. My peony has finished with its 3 flowers. And these irises are just about spent. But I will have lots of sunflowers. This one is an extra large sunflower, and there's some cucumbers, which will be trellised along the fence. And this is for my cucamelons. They're down there. If you've never grown cucamelons, they're super tiny when they get started, and they take forever to get going. But once they go, they just don't stop. So that's all for now. Hopefully I'll get all these weeds out and get more stuff planted. And the stuff that is planted will keep on growing. And I'll give you guys another update next month. I'm planning to stake my summer squash so they grow upright. And I'm also gonna try putting foil around the stems to keep the vine borers out. So I'll let you know how that works for me. Until next time, I'll have some more videos coming soon about chickens and house update. And we just finished school last week, so I will have a video coming about our homeschool year and what things we did, what I liked, didn't like, and all that kind of stuff. See you guys next time.